You know that feeling when you're trying to get an AI to do something, but it just doesn't get it? Well, the secret isn't some kind of magic. It's a skill. It's called prompting. Today, we're going to break down exactly what an AI prompt is, so you can go from being a confused user to a really confident coach. Let's dive in.
Okay, first, I want you to picture this. Imagine you're in charge of a team packed with the smartest experts on the planet. I'm talking a math genius, a brilliant writer, a master artist, you name it. How on earth would you manage them? How would you give them instructions to all work together on the same project? Just hold that thought, because it's the absolute key to understanding how AI really works.
See, here's the thing. We often think of a powerful AI as just one giant, all-knowing brain. But honestly, it's way more helpful to think of it as a team of highly trained specialists, where each one has its own unique talent. This whole idea is what's known as modular AI.
So let's meet the team. You've got your language pro who can whip up an email or a beautiful poem in seconds. Then there's the math whiz, ready to crunch any number you can throw at it. You've also got the logic expert who's perfect for figuring out step-by-step plans. And of course, the image artist who can create these stunning visuals from just a few words. Each one is an absolute master of its craft.
But, just having a team of brilliant individuals, it's not enough. If they all just go off and do their own thing, you'd have total chaos, right? They need a shared set of rules to make sure they're all pulling in the same direction safely and effectively.
I mean, think about any pro sports team or any big company. The rule book is what stops things from going off the rails. It ensures fairness and it guides the whole team to a win. Without it, even the best players in the world wouldn't be able to succeed. And that very same principle applies directly to AI.
In the AI world, that rulebook actually has a specific name. It's called alignment. Alignment is really all about the safety guidelines and the core principles that are programmed deep inside the AI. It's what makes sure this powerful team of specialists stays helpful, harmless, and totally focused on the right goals. So the main thing to remember is alignment keeps the team in check.
Okay, so we have our incredible team of specialists, and we've got the rule book to keep them safe. But there's still one big piece of the puzzle missing. How do we, tell this team what we want them to do in the first place? How do we turn our idea into their action?
Right. Who's the person on the sidelines, looking at the big picture and deciding which specialists need to get in the game and what they need to do? Who's the one that actually makes the call?
And here it is. This is the big answer. The prompt is the coach, and the coach is you. Every time you type instructions into an AI, you're stepping into the role of the coach, calling a specific play for your team of specialists to run. And that simple idea, right there, is the most powerful way to think about what a prompt really is.
So let's get a little more specific. Prompting is basically the art of giving crystal clear instructions to an AI. It's the communications link between your goal and what the AI actually does. A good coach knows exactly how to communicate to get the best out of their team, and a good prompter, well, they do the exact same thing with AI.
Now, you might be thinking, hold on, isn't this just like computer programming? And that's a great question, but there's actually a huge difference between being a coach and being a coder. Let's break it down.
So on one side, you have the coach. That's prompting. A coach sets a big picture goal, like win the game, and they do it using plain, everyday language. They can change the play on the fly, depending on what's happening. But on the other side, you've got the coder. That's traditional programming. A coder has to write exact line-by-line instructions in a special language like Python or Java. There's zero room for guesswork. The rules are totally rigid. Prompting is about strategy. Coding is about syntax.
So, now you get it. You understand the team, you know about the rule book, and most importantly, you know your role as the coach. The power is officially in your hands. You've got the playbook, and you get to call the shots.
And here is a simple 3-step playbook you can use every single time. First, know your goal. What do you actually want to make? Second, choose your players. Do you need the writer, the artist, the logic expert, or maybe a combination of them? And third, and this is the most important one, call your play clearly. Write a direct, specific prompt that leaves no room for confusion.
So I want you to remember this. Every single time you open up that chat window, you're not just a user. You are the coach. You are in charge of an incredibly powerful team of specialists, and the quality of your instructions is going to directly determine the quality of the result. And that brings us to the final and most important question of all. Now that you have this new understanding, now that you've got the playbook in your hands, what is the very first play you're going to call? What are you going to create? The field is all yours.